What up, y'all? It's the Sports Mix. Big Kenny checking in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Sports Mix. YouTube, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Follow all my pages. So, my 3-year anniversary of the podcast is coming up on October 23rd, which is Wednesday. So I had an opportunity just in the last couple days. So the actual show started on that date. But the first time I did like a video talking about a sports subject was during 2020, during the pandemic, when The Last Dance came out. And I did some videos. Remember the shows was coming on like every Sunday. And I did videos after each, because they were showing 2 episodes every Sunday. So I did videos after every episode. After every 2 episodes, I did some videos and put it out. So that's kind of my introduction into podcasting and video blogging, whatever. That was kind of my first little taste of it. And so just reflecting, the Last Dance, Michael Jordan, the impact that he had on the game of basketball, the impact that he still have today. I hear a lot of talk these days about who the GOAT is. Is it Jordan? Is it LeBron? And then you got people that say, well, Kareem should be in there. I heard some people say Magic. I've heard some people say Bill Russell. I've heard a lot of different names, and really all those names are worthy of discussion for whatever reason. In my 50 plus years of living, being a basketball fan, probably the last 35 to 40 years or so, just really gaining a better understanding of the game, watching the game evolve in that time, and for me, Mike Jordan is the GOAT to me. You know what I'm saying? I have gotten to the point where I don't debate with other people about who the GOAT is and why, because everybody's entitled to their own, opinion. But the fact that, Jordan, who haven't played in the game in over 20 years, is still the topic of discussion every day somewhere. Every day somewhere people are debating whether MJ is the GOAT, LeBron is the GOAT, whoever. And we at a point now, and we see this, you see it in our politics with the presidential election. When we can't talk about factual stuff, we just try to beat down the opponent. We're trying to beat down and talk down on the competition. And so I see a lot of that with Jordan now. There's a lot of trying to find ways to discredit the things that he did during his time. You know what I'm saying? Which I just think I think that's lame. That's lame, really. When you do it in any form, when you gotta point the fingers and talk about somebody else to prop somebody else, you gotta take somebody down to prop somebody else up. It's just a lame argument to me. So, it's just interesting, man, that all these years, the impact. Jordan still selling sneakers. He got people that don't even watch basketball that are buying Air Jordan sneakers. Jordan 1s, you see them everywhere all the time, in all different colors now. It's just it's like a fashion statement. It's always been a fashion statement with the Jordans, but the Jordan 1s are the thing now. Just people don't. I don't think people understand. I hear people say, well, it wasn't that many great two guards in his time. But you got to understand, in his time, the game was played different. The game was played the way it is now, largely in part to the way Michael Jordan played the game. You know what I'm saying? He was a outside in guy. You know, he came into the league when there was center dominant. You know, big man was dominant. Everybody wanted the big man, throw it into the post. You know, get it out, run the fast break type of thing with the Lakers, Showtime Lakers. You know, Celtics had a good fast break team, but they were a bigger team. You know, they played inside out. You know, and that's how the game was played in 1984 when Jordan came into the league. And so, you know, he comes into the league as a two guard, small forward type, but mainly a guard that you know could handle the basketball, could you know get to his spots. He had incredible leaping ability. So he could take it to the big guys, and he dunked on a lot of highlights early on. You know, he played the game above the rim early on in his career, and it wasn't until the back end of his career where he became more of a post guy. You know, with the turnaround and all that, and that just basically was his mentality. You know, he understood the game at a different pace, man, and you understand that. Once you have the knowledge, you play the game at a different way. You play the game at a different pace. So, man, I can go on and on about the impact that Jordan had, right? But I just one of the first things that I did as a podcaster, as a blogger, a video blogger at the time, just kind of talking about The Last Dance, the impact Michael Jordan had on the NBA. Really the impact that Michael Jordan had on culture, you know, again with the fashion, with the sneakers, you know, changed the way people wore the shorts. You know, people wore the bigger shorts once Jordan came around, and then they eventually started getting longer. You know, Jordan had a little swag to him, had a little flair to him. So, you know, he changed the game in a lot of ways, right? But being able to talk about, you know, The Last Dance in 2020 helped really to kickstart what I do with the Sports Mix. You know what I'm saying? So, so you know, the next couple of days, I just do a little reflecting on some of the things that I've been able to talk about on my podcast, on my show. You know, I'll reflect on some of the topics that were pretty big over the last few years. You know, we talking 3 years, but it was some topics that got a lot of airplay, and so I just wanted to reflect, man, a little bit, talk a little bit about Michael Jordan, just being the first real topic that I discussed on my platform. So if you get an opportunity on my YouTube page, man, you can see all my content on my YouTube page, the Sports Mix Podcast YouTube page. And those Michael Jordan videos are there if you want to go back and check. I may put the links in the comments so that, you know, if you do want to go back and check, I'll just post the link and you can go there that way. All right. But thank y'all for supporting me, man. You know, we 3 years in, and we just trying to see what the next 3 years gonna bring us. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the videos, man. Leave some comments. Hit me on the inbox. Something you want to see on the show. If you want to come on one time, talk some sports, let me know. But let's get it, man. I appreciate y'all. 3 years, we trying to get to the next 3.